Yes, I'm going to be showing you how to make an Ankara turban. So this is fabric. It's my Ankara fabric. I'm using my measuring tape, my chalk, and then needle and thread. So I'll be folding. Look at it. Folding my fabric this way. This is the folded part. So I'm turning like this so I can measure. So now the measurement is this way is 15 inches length. Length 15 inches. 15 inches. Then this way is my head measurement. Yes, my measurement is 22 inches divided by 2. That's 11 inches. So I'm going to be making this side 11 inches. So I'll be adding, it can be 12, it can be 13, because it's an Ankara fabric and it doesn't stretch. You need to add allowance. So I'll be making mine 11 inches plus 1 inch allowance, so that makes it 12. So I'll be marking this out and I'll cut out my fabric. So I'll be cutting this out. So I'll be needing 2 pieces of this. That will serve like a lining, but not really lining, because you can turn it either ways. You can turn it inside and outside, so it's still the same fabric showing on both sides, the inside and the outside of your cap. So now this is it. This is 15 inches. So to cut is 15 inches. So exactly 15 inches. So now I cut out the second piece using the same measurement. So I have 2 pieces of 15 inches by 12 inches. 12 inches, that's because of 1 inch sewing allowance. So now I need this piece in fold this way. The measurement is 5 inches by 2 inches. So I'll be keeping this aside. So the next thing we're going to be doing is, this is our fabric. This is the right side of the fabric. You face the right side to each other and stitch. Face to each other and we stitch. So we stitch like this all the way around, but we leave a little space for us to turn the fabric in. These are the wrong side round, so I have a space where I'm going to turn it in. So before I turn it in, I'm going to trim off these edges so that it won't make it so long. Trim the edges off like this. These edges off like this. So the open part. So this is the open part. You'll be using it to turn it in like this. So I've turned it in. So I've turned it in. So I'm going to be ironing this out. Iron it out to make it neat. And like this. So after ironing, I'll be needing my needle and thread. Need my needle and thread to do the final project. So I'll fold back like this, fold it in like this. So with my needle and thread, this is what I'll be doing. Look at it from here. This is where I folded. This is where the folded part. So I'll stitch from here. Then I'll be leaving about 1 inch here open. Okay, but the other end I'm going to be closing it up. So I'll stitch and leave one end about 1 inch here, so I can use my sewing machine to stitch first. Okay, so I'll be doing that and I'll show you the next step. So also you could use your your needle and try to run gathers right away to this spot. Okay, use your needle to run gathers right away to this spot. That's another way you can do that. Okay, so if you are running gathers, you don't need to stitch. But if you want to pleat, you will need to stitch with your sewing machine. You can use needle to stitch to this point. So I'll be showing you what else to do. So another thing is the other piece we cut out. That's this other piece we cut the other time. We're going to be stitching. We fold like this and stitch this way. Okay, so I'm done stitching this. So I'm going to be turning it in like this. So I turn it in. Turn it in and I can iron it out. So this is it. So this one, I've also finished stitching it. The next thing for me to do is to form my pleats. Look at the opening. This is the opening. You can turn in like this. So I start forming my pleats. I can just put it like this, form pleats like that, keep pleating like that till I get to that hole. To get into the hole, I just put in my piece this way. Put in my piece. So I form my piece. I can form gathers. I can use my needle and thread to form gathers. And I can also do it this way. So, and I cover it up. So, and I stitch. Stitch on this other side. So I stitch properly. So this side as well. This other side. After doing this, for this other side, it's either you form gathers, okay, or you pleat. You can just pleat like this. You pleat like this. Pleat like this, and you tack as you pleat. Tack as you pleat. So you do this up to this point. You keep pleating like this. Pleat like this. Like this. Like this. Forming gathers too. Well, same way. So this is your Ankara turban. So note that you need to add a lot of allowance. Like from here, because of the turning of the fabric, so that it doesn't become small. But this one is exactly my own head size. I need my size of head. So that is the way to make an Ankara turban. So this is how it eventually looks like.